Good evening. Up first tonight, we have a 12 News I-Team exclusive. How long is too long for police to respond when you have to call 911? We've been tracking the times in Peoria for months.
And tonight, the I-Team is talking with a woman who called 911 fearing someone was breaking into her home, but it took cops nearly 30 minutes to arrive. Team 12's Kevin Kennedy joining us with what the police department is saying about it. Kevin?
Back in April, we investigated why the response times for Priority 1 calls to some parts of Peoria were upwards of 14 minutes. The chief admitted it was a problem and said they have to do better. 6 months later, those response times are only slightly improved. And as one woman found out, it could take almost 30 minutes before an officer arrives. In the middle of the night, the sounds of silence are shattered. The next sounds are fingers dialing. It's a call
911, what is your emergency?
you hope to never make.
Sound asleep, woken up by the sound of pounding on one of the sliding glass doors.
At home and alone, 3:50 in the morning, Lisa Thornburg had an emergency.
There's, I believe, an intruder possibly coming into my house.
Hiding in an upstairs closet, Lisa terrified someone had broken into her home.
Every single one of a woman's worst nightmares is running through my head.
The Priority 1 call was immediately dispatched, every second critical.
I'm really freaking out.
Afraid to do almost anything, Lisa waits for police, a wait that would last 27 minutes.
I finally said, where are they? Are they almost here? What's going on?
The delayed response time has been an ongoing problem in parts of Peoria. 12 News uncovering the issue back in April. Talking with the chief.
We got to do a better job. We got to do a better job.
Since then, Priority 1 call response times have dropped from an average of 14 minutes in the northernmost district to 12.
We recognize that seconds count. This is an issue that we continue to look at. We continue to focus on.
The average response time for the rest of the city is around 5 minutes. It's more than double up north. And as Lisa learned, it can take almost 30 minutes.
Had they got in my house and it still took them a half hour, then yeah, that's pretty unacceptable.
No one did get into the house, but the possibility was there. Steve is Lisa's husband.
Why does it take somebody that long to respond?
12 News wanting answers. Why did it take officers 27 minutes to respond?
A decision was made to, again, deviate from our protocol of keeping somebody in that district and instead pull that officer down to assist with another call.
That call 13 miles and almost 30 minutes away, leaving thousands of people vulnerable.
Just complete shock and furious.
12 News learning the sergeant who made the decision to pull the officer has been disciplined. But the bigger concern remains that 12-minute average response time.
Somebody calls and says somebody's trying to break into my house. The expectation is the police need to come right away.
Lisa no longer relying on police.
I need to defend myself.
This gun purchased days after the break-in scare, providing a layer of protection until police can arrive. Lisa tells us the police chief actually came by her house last week to apologize for the delayed response. The department says protocol is to keep at least one officer in that area at all times, and they are taking steps to ensure that happens. Kevin Kennedy, 12 News.